Hey beauty, so I'm back with a video slash tutorial on YG Wigs double drawn deep wave bulk human hair. So I decided to do this video on myself because it's my dirty 30 and I'm going to DR and I just wanted this just curly look, but I wanted braids. So let's get into it. The beauties that have been following me, y'all know when it comes to doing my hair, it takes me a few days, but usually it takes me like 3 days, but it took me 2 days only because I had to keep stopping. But I'm real OCD when it comes to parting. Even when I part my own hair, I really love for it to be perfect. But as I was going, I realized I'm not going to be able to see the parts anyway because I'm putting in the deep wave bulk human hair. So I really tried to focus, on getting everything neat, but as the days went on, your girl got tired. I got so tired. But anyway, y'all see me being OCD right now and trying to get this part perfect. So let's get into it. So I couldn't make up my mind on what size I wanted to do. I did want to do medium at first, but I decided to do medium only because I wanted my hair to be a little fuller. But once I started, I knew, it was going to be a lot of work. Along with the beautiful hair, YG also sent me a wig cap, some clips, an edge brush, and a comb. I really didn't need the wig cap, but the clips, the edge brush, and the comb definitely came in handy. So I'm going to let y'all watch my OCD ass part this off and then get into starting the actual braid. So I was looking at the back and I was like, okay, I might can go up a larger size. I might stay here because it was looking like, okay, this might be full, but it might not be. I was just confused on what I really wanted to do. I did add at least like 4 to 5 strands each braid, including the ends. I didn't curl the ends of the braiding hair. I actually added the human hair to the ends. And as you can see, as I kept going up, it was getting fuller and fuller. Now, I didn't want it to be this long, but my hair stopped at my shoulder and it needed to be past my hair. So I had to, have it some type of length. But I ended up getting it cut. As you can see, went to my girl Janine and she cut it perfectly where I want it to be. And so as I finished the front, it was easier for me to just shape my face and continue to, go with the length that I wanted. And it was perfect. The density was perfect. It wasn't too full. It wasn't too thin. And I was kind of excited to finish because it was beautiful. And also I was freaking tired. So I get a lot of questions on how to actually do this style, especially on your own. Please don't mind my postpartum shitting. Yeah, I'm still going through that. I don't know when this crap is going to end, but my edges will come back one day. But anyway, so you're starting off as a normal knotless braid, and I'm actually adding one of the curly pieces in first, and then I braid one, and then I add another curly piece, and then I braid again, and then that's when I add the braiding hair. I do that only because I want to have the curly pieces at the base so my hair can be full at the root and not just towards the middle or ends of the knotless braids, if that makes sense. So I only add like really short pieces of braiding hair. And I don't add a lot because I don't want the braid to be bulky, so I keep it thin. And then as I'm braiding, I add in the curly hair and pull it out as I go. I think I do add another piece of braiding hair because the braid did get a little thin, and I want to keep that that toughness with the braid and not just be braiding like my natural hair. But I keep adding braiding hair to the actual braid until I know that, it's to my standard of liking. Don't judge me, y'all. Some of the pieces I just can't pull up, so I gotta like bite on it. But I continue to braid until I'm at least past my hair. And I did add, as you can see, another braiding hair. And I actually really don't want the braiding hair to be as long. As soon as I pass my hair, that's exactly where I want the braid to stop. And once I get to that part, I add the human hair that's supposed to be at the end, and I knot the actual braid with the braiding hair. I do not knot with the human curly hair. The human curly hair is really soft, and to me, it doesn't hold a knot. No matter how many times I knot it, it will unravel. I try my best to knot with the braiding hair because it's a little tougher. And as soon as I knot, I just shear off the remaining of the braiding hair. Now, it might look a little weird, but you just really like get your scissors and have tension and just go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then once you're done, you get your comb and comb it through. Now, if it's still a little too thick for you, some people do curl it with the rod within the braiding hair. But honestly, I went back in and I thinned it out a little. Oh, I can't talk, Lord. I thinned it out a little bit more because it was looking a little rough. But also, I will be dipping all of this hair in hot water and it will become seamless. So you won't really be able to tell, especially once I finish my whole head and I have so much curly hair in my hair. You won't even tell. You can't even see it. So it won't be a problem. Now, this strand was acting a little bougie, so I just went in with the curly hair and went over the braiding hair with a knot, only because it was just stressing me out, y'all. Now, just be mindful, like I did say earlier, make sure you do tie a knot with the braiding hair, and if you want to go over it, you can with the curly hair, but make sure you have that base with the braiding hair. Y'all, I was so tired. I was so tired. I was leaving to DR the next day. Like, I was exhausted. I had to wake myself up. Don't ask me what I was saying because I really don't know. I was just talking. I was too excited for this trip, but I eventually ended up washing it when I got to DR. I was just so tired. I didn't pack that night. I packed the next morning and literally headed to the airport. So here's me washing it. The hair is super soft. It does not tangle. Well, it didn't tangle on me. Of course, it shedded a little bit because I did braid it into the hair, so it's gonna have that, but it didn't shed a lot. As you can see, like the hair, washing it was not an issue at all. And then here's it after I washed it. And this is day 4 of wearing the hair. Y'all, I went swimming at least 3 times a day. I was in the water like I was a damn dolphin. My roots were loose, of course, because I was swimming a lot, but the actual hair itself is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's been 2 weeks since I've been back from the trip, and the hair is still in my head and it's still withholding, and I just absolutely loved it. I loved the way Janine cut it. It was perfect length, y'all. And to me, it looks so much better old. So here's a few selfies that I took that I was on a trip. I didn't take too many pictures because I was just enjoying the moment. But y'all, I was loving it, loving this hair, and I still am. Thank you, YG Wigs. I absolutely enjoyed this hair. You made my vacation. Mwah.